Didn't wear today. Didn't wear my chef jacket or my black t-shirt with a pearl. Went with the Chuck Love Foods. Anybody knows that I have product here. Chef's Love all-purpose seasoning. I will be delivering it personally tomorrow. I'm so happy to Kincaid's. And then Tuesday, I'm taking off just so that I can get to Kaplingers. The reason why I haven't been to Kaplingers is because one, I got sick, and then two, I've just been really busy. So I'm not able to take off and get it delivered. The guys need me to come in the daytime. The dressing. George's Black Cherry Vinaigrette, sold at George's Neighborhood Grill and Taste of Indiana right now. And same thing with the Chef's Love. It is at the Taste of Indiana. Today, we're doing something adventurous and something new. I literally just made it, and it turned out really, really, really good. Only thing that I wanted to critique is probably the crust. I got the crust down, so today we're going to be whipping that up, and we're going to do the crab shrimp cheesecake salad. Yes, I said it. Crab shrimp cheesecake salad. We're going to turn around and we're going to make a cracker, basil, garlic crust. And then we're going to more or less make like a cream cheese, like a crab shrimp dip. It's got spinach in it. It's got red peppers. It's got yellow peppers, orange peppers. It's got crab. It's got shrimp, of course, Chef's Love. It has garlic and then lemon zest. You always got to have some lemon when you cook with seafood. You should always use lemon. One, it complements the seafood, and then two, it turns around and it makes the flavor pop a little bit more. Especially like when you do like something with fruit and you add a little bit of lemon, it makes that lemon pop a little extra. So today we're going to do something for the first time and the first time only. Today, 8:22 at 4:33. It's 4:33. We're about to get into it. Um, please check out Chuck Love Foods at Kincaid's starting on Sunday. I would say I'm probably going to hit up them probably around 11. I'll probably start at the first one, but there's three locations. So I'll have them at all three locations. I'll drop them off Sunday, guaranteed. Monday, you can go in and get your Chef's Love product, which is, once again, let's go back to it. The Chef's Love all-purpose seasoning. I always call it a gourmet version of Lowry's, like on crack. And then the George's Black Cherry Vinaigrette. This dressing is like no other. It's totally different than anything you can try. On my YouTube channel, I did a black cherry salmon. You should check that out. It's really, really good. And then I also did a fruit salad with a drizzle of the black cherry vinaigrette. Needless to say, let's go in, and I'm going to hand the camera over to my lovely camera person, producer, also known as the wife. Let's go into some of these products real quick. So, some regular saltine crackers, fresh basil from the garden. We have some chopped spinach. And here we have, of course, the Chef's Love, grated Parmesan, Italian blend cheese, and hiding really far down there is some garlic. Over here we have yellow pepper, which is kind of a yellowish orange pepper, red pepper, and lemon zest. Dill weed for garnish. These three shrimps are for garnish. These little crab legs is for garnish. This butter is to poach it in. Garlic, cream cheese, virgin olive oil, and smoked paprika. All that is part of the garnishing. Once again, Chuck Love Products. Check me out. Kincaid's and Kaplingers next week. All right, let's get into it. All right, she's got the camera, so now it's action time. Let's start off with a glove. I'm going to put it on the left hand because that's the hand that I'll be using the most. All right, here is a RoboCoupe / food processor. I'm going to put in my crackers. There's 23 crackers, Ritz crackers. I counted them out. I did make a big batch, you know, just so that you can at least make 3 to 4 of these little cakes for your guest. Then in there, I'm going to put in some fresh basil, straight out of my garden. All right. Then we're going to turn around and we're going to get it right. We're going to blend it up. So while we blend this up, I'm going to take a look at this recipe just so that I can make sure I remember it. Looks like I need some Chef Love, a measuring spoon. Let's see, we're going to do a half a teaspoon of Chef Love and a 4th teaspoon of garlic. Look at this right here. Look how beautiful that looks. Nice and green from the basil. Now we're going to do the garlic. One-fourth of garlic. Then the secret weapon. Bam! Secret weapon is going to be half a teaspoon. Or you can do 2 1/4. Whatever one you feel comfortable with. I'm going to sprinkle this around. Help mix it up. Then we're going to put it back in for another quick blend. Now, I melted some butter earlier, but I'm going to melt it a little bit more while that's mixing up real good. My wife likes to put everything in place. All right, take a look at that. Nice, sexy, looking good. Now we're going to add the melted butter to there because we got the basil all ground up. It's looking perfect. The crackers are real nice and blended up. And we really just want to like heat this butter up. We don't need it hot. We just need it to be able to melt so that we can form our crust. Once we form our crust, uh-oh, it sounded like I heard a pop and another pop. No butter. No butter everywhere. Thank the Lord. All right, so we're gonna mix it up. My producer, I asked her if she would wash something off and give me the other part of it, but I see it. She's got it with the spoon. I'm just quick to bash the wife. As we all men know, it's fun bashing the wife. All right, so now I'm gonna put the butter in there, and the butter is gonna be 4 tablespoons, and I'm gonna drizzle it kind of round in a circle, just so that it'll help with the blending process. All right, I'll give it a quick little spin. See how clumpy it's starting to look? All right, now something the average home doesn't have. Ta-da! Little presser. We're gonna put our graham cracker crumbs in there. Spoon, because I was prepared last time. I wasn't prepared. All right, we're gonna get some of that wet. There's one. And 2. So see 2 heaping tablespoons more or less. All right, then I'm gonna get this and smash it down, and that's how we're gonna form that crust. Now, because I want it to be nice and chill, I'm gonna move this back here, put it right there. Then we're gonna take that glove off because we're gonna move this out of the way, and now it's time for the cheesecake part. So with the cheesecake part, we're gonna use, hopefully everyone has one by now, is one of these little KitchenAids. Once again, Chef's Love. Get you some. If you don't have some, you're missing out. And if you don't have one of these, whew, I don't know how you do it. I don't use it all the time, but I do need it more than normal. And it makes life so much simpler. All right, cream cheese time, because we're about to make the cheesecake part. These foil packs, they make them like, I guess if I split it. But man, I swear, it is so hard. Anybody out there has an easier way besides just taking a knife and ripping it open to open this up? I would love to know. I know there's like people everywhere. I'll fold that up, put that down there. Now, lock this bad boy in place. And speed it up. We're whipping it, whip it good. We want to whip it to get it nice and soft. All right, release. We're going to scrape the paddle. You always want to use the paddle when you're making this, not the whisk, because that would be a nightmare. Let's see here. We got it all scraped off. It don't have to all be scraped off, but a lot of it. And you want to scrape the sides. I got my knuckle. All right. So I got the sides scraped. Gonna get all this down. Then use this for my little holder. Wipe my knuckle off with my Made with Love towel that I stained last week. So now that's spinning, and as that spins, I am going to add my 3 tablespoons of Italian cheese, my 1 teaspoon or tablespoon of granulated garlic, granulated parm, my chef's love, and then 1 teaspoon of garlic, chopped up fresh garlic. See the garlic sticking down there, and the chef's love. Don't want to leave. But you gotta leave. You gotta get out of here. Alright, gotta scrape all that and get all that love out of there. I'm gonna scrape it over here on the side, on both sides of my rubber spatula. Pump that little bit in there. Cleaning my spatula and scraping it down and then get it in there. Now I'm gonna cut it off again. I'm gonna pull it up, scrape the paddle. It's kind of a repeat process. Then we're gonna scrape the sides. Try not to get the knuckle this time. I know a lot of my people are probably at the Colts game for preseason. I'm not for sure who they're playing today. But I do know that there's a preseason game that was at 1 o'clock. So yeah. If you went to the game, it's probably over. All right. So now we got that. Want to once again scrape the spatula to get as much of this off there. Now we're going to add in our other ingredients. Right here we got lemon zest, 1 teaspoon. This is a tablespoon of each peppers. You don't have to put colorful peppers in there. You can put, however, 1 pepper only if you want, or you can put 2 peppers, but the recipe is called for 3 tablespoons of peppers. And that's kind of how I'll put in there on my recipe once I put it on TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. When I put it all on there, then you can see that it's 3 tablespoons. Okay, we're going to scrape the sides again. All right. Then we're going to do the spinach, and that's 1/4 cup of spinach. Then I got in here in the fridge. I left it in the fridge for a reason, because I want it to be chilled. I don't want it to be hot, because anytime you're doing seafood, you should keep it as cold as possible. so I didn't want to have it sitting out. But I have here 1/4 cup of crab, nice and cold. Gonna dump that in there. Then here I have 1/4 cup of shrimp. I used garlic, chef's love, a little bit of olive oil. You'll see that on the TikTok. But I will poach some shrimp in butter for the garnish. So after you get all that in there, you gotta double check, make sure we got all the ingredients, which we do because these products over here is for the garnish. Now we're gonna go back, lock this wheel in, and mix it. First start out slow before you go fast, just so the products don't fly everywhere. You don't want all your ingredients going everywhere. Then you want to pick up the speed. All right, now last process. I'm gonna scrape it. Then there's our finished product. Okay. We have our finished product here. Just making sure it's mixed up well. And you look at that, that's probably enough for 4 cakes. Now we're gonna get our press again. Then we're gonna get some gloves. So during this glove process, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this stove on, or stovetop on. And then we're gonna put a 1/4 chunk of butter. And I'm gonna melt the butter. This is where I love gas, because gas, you can turn it up to then turn it down. You know, here you cannot do it that way. You just gotta kind of start. I probably should have just melted the butter. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit high just to get it going faster for the YouTube channel. But I don't want it to like saute in butter. I wanted a slow cook process, but we gotta get this butter melted. So right now I'm gonna get the butter melted. Then I'm gonna take some of my crab dip, and I'm just gonna kind of like form a little ball. I feel like I need a little bit more. And then what I would do is, because when you're doing it for your guests, I would like weigh out 4 little balls, and then turn around and let's scrape this off. And I kind of show you what I'm talking about here. Then you can kind of like make sure every person gets the same amount. I would say it might be three cakes total. Oh, look, I got some on my arm. Yeah, I would say 3 cakes. Yeah, 3 cakes. 3 cakes guaranteed. Oh, God. All right, you're going to put that little ball in there. Take off this glove. Yeah, turn this butter down. Got to get this a little bit. Okay, butter's going good. See that butter? All right, so got my skillet nice and hot. Now I'm going to put in my shrimp. Get out of there, shrimp. Shrimp didn't want to leave. Shrimp didn't want to leave. So if you notice that it's not turning pink like right off the top, which is great because I want it to be a slow process. Then I'm going to put a little dab of butter. I would say garlic, 1/4. Oh, 1 teaspoon. Or probably half a teaspoon. And it's just a slow process. Then, of course, the secret weapon. Chef's love.
How much?
It's just a light sprinkle. I would say 1/4 of a teaspoon. If I had to shoot a number, try not to flip too much butter on the countertop. So I'm just hitting both sides up. Then I'm going to go ahead and put the smoked paprika. I'm going to bring this back down because it's cooking a little too fast. Once again, good old electric for you. A little smoked paprika, I would say once again, probably a fourth a teaspoon. Gonna hit a flip on there. Got a good flip. Flip all three of them. Get a nice little generous amount. And then we're gonna drop that crab in there. Just the crab legs out of the can. Now we're gonna go to this press and we're gonna press it down. Put a little pressure. And turn it. All right, here we go. The moment. Ta-da! There we go. We got a crab salad, crab and shrimp cheesecake salad. Then check out this garnish that we're using over here. So I more or less call this a poaching process because it's nice and slow. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit because we want that shrimp all the way cooked. We want to make sure that the shrimp is fully done. Normally when the tail touches the head, it's done. But you want to make sure that in that middle piece that it's not clear no more, it's all white. I would say give or take another minute. I'm going to keep shaking that butter up. Just one so that it can kind of base all over that shrimp. I'm going to flip it again just to make sure that we're getting a good flip on it, not just flipping it saute style, you know, chef. And then I know there's some garlic in it, so I'm kind of rubbing it around. Oh yes, look at that. All right, so now I'm going to let that cook there. I'm gonna turn it up, and now we're gonna get on a glove. And now it's the garnishing time. All right, so first time ever I'm gonna do this. Hopefully I can get it right. I'm gonna make a nice long sliver down this lemon. This is just for the garnish. I'm gonna make this edge nice and sexy. Another piece nice and sexy.
Jenna said, why isn't it letting her comment to YouTube?
I don't know why it's not letting you comment to YouTube.
Yeah, I was wondering why no one was commenting.
Yeah, I'm not for sure. Huh. It's so weird. Yeah, I tried to see if it was something that I can do without accidentally exiting the video. Hide live video. Let's see if what that does. Ooh, uh-oh. That didn't work. Not for sure. Alright, I'm going to flip this over because I got that nice red crust on there. And that's what I was really looking for. Alright, so now to this part. I'm going to put a slit going down this middle. And we're going to make this the square end. We're going to make this the pointy end. Then we're going to turn around. Uh-oh, I hope it don't break it. Let's put it down a little bit more. Alright, what does everybody do to everybody's heart? They smash your heart. So we're going to smash it a little bit. And we're going to put that there. Come on, little heart. Act right. Bow! Alright. Oh, you little sucker. It's moving. Normally you would put this on a glass. This is a great garnish for a drink. But today I just felt like, you know what? I want to do this. And then, of course, the heart is just shriveling up.
It's okay. You did a good job.
I'm going to make this heart work. I swear to you.
Stick it in there.
Yeah, I am, man. All right, crab. And this is just the garnish, really. You don't have to do this. It is sweet to have that nice cool and warm sensation going on your food. Then another piece of crab. Okay, I want to make sure I get all that crab. Oh. Then, last and final, we're going to get a piece of dill. Another part of our garnish. Just looking for a nice little sexy piece here. And then I'm just going to kind of lay it right there. Ta-da. There you have it. You have a crab, shrimp, cheesecake salad on the bottom. Nice. Graham cracker, no cracker, basil crust with a sauteed shrimp on top and crab. So that is today's nice little heart. Ta-da. And then, you know what? I'm going to put a little lemon juice on there. And the favorite part of the evening will be the tasting. This is the part that my wife loves the most. She said this is the part that she gets to enjoy. Look at that. Is that not just beautiful or what? I feel like I need to take another picture of it because I don't have a picture from my first one. Beautiful thing of having two phones. Check that out. Picture in picture. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Maybe we should go ahead and turn that Chef's Love. That's what we're promoting here is the Chef's Love. That's why we all about hearts. How about that? Now, last, the final part. I'm so excited. Ooh, I want to make sure I get a little bit of this crab. I'm just going to be a fat boy and literally eat a whole shrimp. Oh, yeah, look at that. Look at that crust. That crust is awesome. Let's get that little shrimp over there. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is better. This is better than my first one, my trial. I think the lemon juice at the end was perfect. Then the cream cheese. I kind of got an idea. It just popped in my head. October 11th, I'm having a Greek wine dinner. I wonder if I should do a Greek version of this. You know, spanakopita in the inside. I have to think how I want to do the crust. But I think I might do this for my Greek dinner. Me and Paulo, Chef Paulo at George's Neighborhood Grill are going to show out at this Greek dinner. George's Greek dinner once a year, but now it's two chefs driven, two powers to come together. But today we're talking about this. I gotta get another bite. Like, look at that crust. Oh my God. Like, who would have thought and thunk of this? Like, cheesecake. Yes, I said thunk of this because that's how good this is. It just makes you say different things. Phenomenal. So, once again, check it out. Look at that crust. Flip it over. I don't know why nobody couldn't comment today. I don't know what happened, what I did differently. I feel like maybe it was something in the settings. I was rushing today because I was trying to like get this recipe down. I'll show you what the first one looks like. This is the first one. My crust didn't stick well. You can't. See, it didn't stick well at all. It was kind of crumbly. But this one, I'm gonna go back over here. My wife's over here tearing it up. And you notice the crust. And that's the part that I was a little worried about. The cheesecake part of it, I had down. I wasn't worried about that part. But using cold products instead of warm products kept the cream cheese nice and be able to form like a cake. My first one was a little bit softer, but I used my shrimp and it was a little warm. So my advice when you make this, make sure that you chill your crab, chill your shrimp after you cook it. Once again, the TikTok video will come out and show you the cooking process. But all in all, phenomenal dish. Once again, this is Chuck Love Foods, but I'm Chuck Love. And would like to thank everyone that popped in today, and hopefully I can be on top of it this week and show you some more good fun videos. And you will see a video of me going to Kincaid Meats tomorrow. I will be forming a video. I'll do probably a live video of me, my wife putting up the window clean in the window, and then I'll also be doing a live video of me bringing the product in. Then I'll do some TikTok stuff for me just putting together everything. So once again, thank you. Peace, love, hair grease, because that bad boy is shining like new money. Thank you for joining my cooking demonstration today, the crab and shrimp cheesecake salad.